All right, sweet soul sister. So let's take a trip down memory lane and look at where you were when you first started. What was going on for you?
I was disjointed and confused and just so unhappy and depressed and numbing all things because everything, it was too much. And I just didn't even know what I wanted. It, nothing was clear. I wasn't enjoying life. And I thought, and I'm a faithful person, all the tools that I'd ever been given, nothing was working. So I was using food and drink to try to um, just try to minimize just the rawness of being adrift and just weepy because I was unhappy and scared that it wasn't going to get better. And I didn't even really know why I was numbing. I just knew I didn't want to feel it. And I had tried therapy, I tried counseling, and I found some value in it, but more often than not, it was the message I was hearing was, well, you're not trying hard enough. You're not, buck up, buck up, buck up, and trying, and then coming to the end of myself all the time and not feeling worth. I didn't have the language before to identify that my worthiness was the root of much of my problems, that I didn't count myself as a lead actor in my own life. And I had so much shame. I was just covered in it. And it just felt from all sides. And our life had some curveballs thrown, and I didn't know why I couldn't handle it. And until doing the work was it was the dots coming together and connecting those dots and realizing that this is some past trauma that's eking and muddying up what's in the present. And I had no concept of triggers, and I was walking into them all the time and getting blasted and not having a clue why I was getting blasted all the time. And I know I'm not supposed to say this part, but I'm so grateful. I said it real fast. Um, but I was so dark and I hated it. And I was mean to my husband. I felt sorry for myself because I viewed myself as a martyr and a victim of everyone and all things, as if I had no station or any authority in my own life. And I didn't have I was out of balance in all things. I am so grateful to have been given the mentorship and the guidance to find my worth, and that um I'm just gonna cry a lot. Sorry. I haven't been such a weeper since the first day. And of course it would have to begin and end with crying. Um just to be seen and understood and cheered for and rooted for, and not for it to be as though you're rooting for an underdog. I'd experienced that before. I hadn't been shown my innate worth and my innate lovability, not for service, but for existing. Um, and that I could be chosen um, for me. And I can carry that worth in all parts of my life, and not just the people who I feel have to love me, but I can carry that worth for even in front of people who don't care for me. My worth is intact at all times because I am created by the divine. I am divine. And I wouldn't have been able to experience that if it hadn't been for all of you truly loving me through my stuff and seeing past the illusions and past the lies um, into what's real and into what a beautiful future can be, because I am an agent in it as well.